Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's an amazing offer. AfriCell mobile money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Planning to have an uninterrupted electricity and water supply from solar energy in the Gambia and beyond? Worry no more, because Solar Enterprise will provide you with the solutions at reasonable cost. We have experienced personnel who can install and advise you about your electricity and water supply with a warranty period. We have good quality solar products from North America and Europe. We provide services and sell products to individuals, organizations, institutions, private offices, communities, and government. These products are solar panels, batteries, charge controllers, inverters, water pump, water heaters, freezers, submersible pumps, and general solar accessories. Visit our stores at 48 Kairaba Avenue and Brusubi Highway, or you can call us on 7657-479-980-8483, 340-9400, or 635-9906.
Make your nights as bright as your days with Africell's new night bundle. Your night browsing experience has now been boosted by AfriMoney at the most affordable price. Enjoy the cheapest night bundle in the Gambia and feel the difference in comfort and speed. Activate the night bundle from your AfriMoney account and receive 1 gigabyte of data for $50 is only. Browse, stream, and talk all night long from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for only $50. Activate your AfriMoney account by dialing *777# and select Buy AfriCell Data to choose your night bundle valid for 24 hours. What more could you ask for? This bundle is only available through AfriMoney. Your AfriMoney account, your night browsing.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Welcome back to another episode of the playlist, your favorite entertainment show, brought to you by your girl Salitis right here on Kerr, Fatou. And today I have these two amazing artists, Helene from Sweden, a world music singer, and Mana Os, aka OG Log Usman. King Mom, he has been away for a very long time. I don't know. Learn more help, but he's here. For those of you always requesting OG, he's here, and today he will explain to you why he has been away. I mean, OG is a rapper. If you know him then, his name has always been everywhere on social media. He's been the hip-hop artist of the year. We'll find out if he still is. He said he's been away cooking some stuff. We will find out what those stuff are. But meanwhile, he's here on the show for the first time. I've always wanted him, but yeah, like he's here today. So OG, you're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum,
And some
Gambia.
fancy miss on England. So what do you have to say to that?
I miss you guys more, and first of all, Happy New Year to everybody watching out there. Happy New Year's to you and my,
Thank you.
guest,
Yeah,
beautiful
Helene.
lady right there, Miss Helen. And to everybody watching, it's been a while. I miss you guys, and it's a blessing for my, show up right here to the TV today, sitting in front of you guys. And there's a lot for me to explain a little bit later. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and Helen,
Yeah.
all the way from Sweden.
Yes.
What do you
I'm
have
very-
to say? Do you
Well,
love the Gambia?
I love the Gambia. Gambia man
Tana.
contenta.
Yo.
Okay,
Yes,
I like the
he's
fact
happy.
that
Salam
OG has been teaching
alaikum.
you
Mune kontana.
good language. Yeah, I'm glad you're happy that you're here.
Yes.
It's an honor having you here, and I'm sure you have been to so many places. You've seen the reason why Gambia is called the Smiling Coast.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you didn't only come here to enjoy Gambia, but to also get involved in our music industry. So it's a
Yes.
pleasure having you here. You can say a quick hello to Gambians.
Hello Gambia. Gambia is fantastic. I just love it here.
Great, I'm glad you do. Like OG said, Happy New Year to every one of you. It's 2022. I wish you all good luck, success. Whatever you have been doing, just keep multiplying your game. Bigger things are going to come your way. So it's interesting. It's the playlist, the entertainment show that brings you the finest artists. Today we're here with OG and Helen. They have a collaboration to deliver to you guys. But meanwhile, OG have been away, and I'm sure you guys want to know what he has been up to. Also to know what Helen is doing in the Gambia and what type of music is going on. So we're going to start with OG. Mana Os.
Yes, man.
Borom Yai.
Yes, I mean,
Borom all the dopest songs. You started in 2008. OG, you've been doing so well. So good.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, OG went mute.
Yeah,
some reason.
when that's what you guys call it. Well,
What happened?
I wouldn't call it mute. I would just call it a little bit of a change of, let's say, direction. A little bit. Puro hama. Kena defar suma foundation, and due to the past years, my on little issues like labels, like so by health. So I'm gonna gel a little bit, step back. I'm try the foundation, my brand, actually put make sure it's where it needs to be exactly, which I didn't, let's say, have the way I wanted it before. But alhamdulillah, I passed that stage, and I have a couple of artists which are my youngins, and then I gotta look out for them because most of them are at the studio, and I could say being supportive of whatever I do. So I went to a point, I was like, you know what, I think it's not only about me to put manrek, as in you've been doing it, okay, now apart from you doing it, who you doing it for or who you doing it with, So I had to go back and then, pick up some youths that have talent, like they selected me before, and give them studio space. Like they could come by and do their recordings, pour muna wone sen talent. Because as in, like you said, ñun suñ generation started from the, let's say, in between the new school and the old school.
Old school, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, let's say the artist that is called the old school, the same time called the new school. So I have a big relationship with new school artists in Hamne, then door. Most of them are influenced by my music. So they come back to me looking for me. So what can I do? I might look at a kid and then gis ni mungi mun suma way wala mungi am suma technique of music. I found out that this is not just about just me rapping anymore. It's bigger than that. People feel like they could fit in it. People feel like they could learn from me. So why not share that spirit with them?
Yeah.
For maybe
I like that. Most times people in their when you take a break, it's because maybe you don't have anything else to give.
No,
but
and it's a total
far bigger than
different.
that.
Yeah, it's a
course.
total different
now I'm
reason.
gonna quickly read your bio to your fans. So born Usman Conte, OG Log is a Gambian hip hop artist whose music career started in 2008.
Yeah.
His maiden release was in 2010 on a single titled No. In 2012, the Block Entertainment Studio signed him to take over management and production of his mixtape. In 2014, you released your debut mixtape titled Yeksi Neka, right?
Yeah, that was with Mohawk.
Yeah, that was produced by the Block Entertainment. This saw you getting crowned as King of Hip Hop in Serekunda, and that was by Mohawk.
Khalifa.
Yeah, Block Entertainment. Some of your popular songs are Yai, Lila Olu, and Parengen.
Yeah.
As of 2016, you were working on your debut album. So this is very interesting, OG. You started in 2008. You released your maiden single,
first project,
which was Ndao. Let's talk about Ndao before we get into the other projects you did.
Yeah. Well, that was like a song I respected a lot, song mo bugon la, because the time I was recording it bumako def nekon na time bo hamne mangi tolu si some early days of music, mangsi hustle, mangsi head na, let's say kumpanya ka hamlu bari lu ma def don janga, and then Ndao came out to be a song that I put a story of the struggles I was going through, the ups and downs I was going through, and then the courage you need as come artist bu ndaw buy jóg, because nit nga la see guide bu bari parce que artist yu bari tey soo xoolee amoon nañ yaakaar waaye soo gisee dañ dem ba ci kanam am neneen nuñ jaar ba la see seen yaakaar wala liñ yaakaaroon ci ñoom
nekku fa daal
jotuta mën a dem.
So you were very vulnerable then in the music industry.
So when that song used to be like a protection song, I'm gonna use for the, let's say, advice from my, because most of the songs I write, if I'm advice, I come up always with any song that I mostly do. I put a message bo hamne mungfa. Dina joxte, let's say, bepa ndaw bo hamne danga am ci tanka yoy dox, let's say mu nekk ci tanki music. Dina la mëna guide, dinga dégga lo hamne dina la jangal.
Mashallah.
Waaw xam so ndaw nekkoon na song bo hamne bokkoon na ci song yi ma gëna like. Ba pare maa ngi dooroon sing bokk na ci song bi nga xam ne njëkk naa am ay notes yu ma dajale di ko woy bem.
So it's like a discovery song now for you. Beautiful. Let's move to 2012 when you got signed by the Block Entertainment. Xam nga yaa ngi wax ne Ndaw moo nekk sa discovery song, then you were vulnerable, you didn't know much, xam nga yaa ngi am so much expectation, and after that direct nga ñëw join in a label. Tell us your experience in knowing that you had no idea of all these things and you find yourself in there. I mean, how did it impact your life, and what were some of the experiences you've learned there?
Well, I could say I learned a lot. It was a lifetime experience, because if I could remember, I was working with Super Graphics FA, who was mostly doing, let's say, all these Gambian music videos. When it came to good quality of music videos, I'll say shout out to Super Graphics on that. Effie was doing my management, and Block Studios was a studio that funded them and had a relationship with, I could say, Mohawk at the time. So that my farani yowu And once I did a TV advertisement that was called Dial GRTS, if you could remember, which was played mostly on TV, daily. So from Song Bobo, Munane Sila blog get a little bit interested in what I was doing, and then they talked to FA and they need project na manyo defa project if I'm willing to, and FEO wuma fufu, and then it was the starting of OG Log being who I am today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kana yala mohok tahaw ñu won tam xam nga joxon ñu contract jox ñu studio bi ñu am time bo xamne tamit si lañ mënon develop a lot of songs, and at the time suma fateliko I was there with almost most artists right here. You will hear their names today: Jali Madi, the likes of Big Fa,
of course,
Jizzle, Sophia, almost everybody at the top, So this was the studio back then at Block Studios, MC by Daddy J, a lot of them. So that was like a school to us when you never knew dore xam nga ma fekk fa suma mag ñi jàng ci ñoom xam nga which definitely mun naa ne had a great impact in my music career because jàngal na ma lu bari tey xamal na ma tey tamit lu bari and then a lot of things came after that, I could say, but actually I was succeeded with a mixtape I did there. Wow, after that launching at Alliance Franco, I could say my career had a very good start from there. Because I was, let's say, the first solo artist that filled Alliance Franco mu fees benit amut fum top.
Yeah, I can remember.
Besides
I was
by
there.
Babu,
Yeah, that day it was dope.
So salute to everybody that supported that event, because I can still remember. It's a great experience to me. I remember I cried on stage that night.
Yeah, it was when you performed the Yai, and everybody
I
was
didn't know
tears.
people took the song that deep. So
of
I
course,
could say,
I mean people have this deep connection and emotion with their parents.
Yes,
so
bro.
regardless whether you cool with your mom or not, anything that has to do with a song about parents, you always relate
it's
to
touching.
it. It's very touching. So I can remember, the energy was just positive. And OG, like I said, was then all over the place. Everybody was like, OG, lo, my gisa, what's on game?
I know.
OG slept with a lot of girls.
I know. What's on Gambia lady, went to be a little bit of opposition.
I know.
I can say,
I
but
don't understand.
And they were first to post the Yai.
Yeah.
On these, let's say, promotional groups or let's say pages on
social media.
But after that, I'm on a little issue of Super Graphics Entertainment. So
then you flip.
Later they start to beef me, and I didn't have nothing to do. I had no beef with them.
Are you sure there was no atom of truth?
No, I was good with what's on Gambia until they started posting about girls.
Okay, all right. Okay, OG, this is very interesting. Biangi def been a song.
Yeah.
Can you remind me the song? Because I want to play it for people to listen to the lyrics.
What song is that?
That song you dissed almost all the labels. All the label, rather.
Madonna
Natula.
Oh.
So we're about to get into the deeper part of OG's career and also some exciting songs he did, which he pour his hat out explaining a lot of stuff about the entertainment industry and some of the labels he's worked with. So let's take a listen, and also I'll insert the video so you watch it. Let's hear what OG has to say about Natu in this audio.
Man maa ko taal bi rab mel fi nii di handle business di chap away ñu leen jeex fi nii coronavirus ñu leen jeex fi nii ñu fu jëm wax ma lu ñu def block tey ma 5 years jox ma benn mixtape Hakim tey ma 1 year jox ma benn song Super Graphics STS toog rek wan man dong benn open mic ak benn award man foog ma yokk jom sa alal ak sa nit tey kon yow mi wax ma nag koy def sa waay rawante maa la gën a nice kon yow koy may sa taar suma maama dog man suma loxoy suma tànkay musique ak drogue jox ma xaalis yu ma loon si banque yi ba sama boppi koñ bi panket ñàkk a pexe taxut ma jël lépp naan all we love you thank you.
Okay. Now this is what we do. Let's take a look at the video. We'll be right back.
Naturek la Munrek amul ci dund lu dul weesu
Tere kunda man mako talbe rabbi mel fini They handle business the chap away ñun dañ jeex fini Ebola virus coronavirus ñun dañ jeex fini ñun fuñ jëm wax ma ñun luñ def nar nañ jeex fini Block tema 5 years jox ma benn mixtape Hakim tema 1 year jox ma benn song super graphic STS toog rek one man dong benn open mic ak benn award man foog ma yokk jom sa adel accent tey kon yow mi wax ma nag koy def sa waay rawante maa la gën a nice kon yow koy may sa taar suma daada dog man suma loxoy mer bi dog suma tànkay musique ak drogue jox ma xaalis si tuuma loon si banque yi ba sama sample studio may xaar boppi koñ bi banket ñàkk a pexe taxut ma jëlet nan oh we love you thank you oh we love you thank you ndax tey jàng ba jeexal yellow office yi mujjee ci boppi koñ bi li ma am ci game bi maa ko moom kenn ma yit ma toxit the whistle left like psycho dead or other rappers noppi yàlla rek a xam ci life would buy the plan ma nigga kuy jiitu bul yàkkamti sa alal ba tax nga bite the hands that feed you
Nigga jóge sore danga dina bëdde you yes it's mentioned to be but not meant to be jàngal ci lépp lu sa bët digi Naturek la Naturek la muñ rek amul ci dund lu dul weesu Naturek la Naturek la muñ rek amul ci dund lu dul weesu
Savage man bu pay man am baaxut yu si rey years in jail My mind is on like island dreams, I'm causing a David Jace I'm living to be a legend, take it legged, let's face it man Hit the digger, I'm raising hands, I'm free from all of these cases Jabar di say be dégg sul doom yàlla pexeem du niil Cey bu la góor waxoon li ci yoom xam-xam pexe bu jiitu Kanam yi ma miinoon tey jii sapale ko noon yu ma miin Suma niggas yi ma won gannaaw yokk man suma diin Jégalal sa soul guard sa noon du la musa raw Bul gestu xeex bul xeeblu kenn xamal ne ko musa raw Sa waakir rek a mën a tax tey nga génn yow di luyaas Lu la war a dal ci life baay mok di jaas
Naturek la Naturek la muñ rek amul ci dund lu dul weesu
sa niggas yi la doon mad love tey jii ñoo wal ba tekku ñi la doon yes Mr President tey jii ñoo la wal ba tekku sa meste yi ak si may la daal la bàyyi la tuuti weccit gis-gisul yaay te gisul bàyyi munta am jàmm ci kër gi def ma ni sa doom ci live la muñ ma jeex kay xool ñun fuñ mu jee doo dégg fuñ cu nee yama naan war naa weesu fii kon gomoon na lu jot yomb kakataar yéex na lool bari kolos waaj dina yoot ba romb nattu rek laa lu baax du def fu ñaaw pour yakaali del si waat sa bopp dul nekku baax samal sa ngor bul tey alal day jeex suba arapi kaddu ji mag sa dem nag bett na riili nuyul ma malaaka àjjana yi sa baax desul mukk ba ci liiri sa DJ du mukk play suma sound taxut people am love ma talal bi laa ko téye doo dégg mukk ñu ne loof bi soof
amul ci dund lu dul weesu Naturek la muñ rek amul ci dund lu dul weesu
Welcome back after that beautiful piece by OG Log. Natu right there. Very interesting lyrics. So touching. Yanko start Block Entertainment. Let's start breaking it down. Taylor for how many years?
Block Taylor 5 years.
5 years. Just la bena mixtape. Lo no gise. Bala ñoo si Sunland music.
And actually, it's like, okay, this is the first time I'm actually going into details like this, and I like it. It's from you actually, because you're somebody that maybe know about the story a little bit. So, you know, Natu became a song I wrote back in the past, but I was just waiting for the right time, I believe, to be able to bust it down. Because all these past years, I could say was a little bit struggle, but this last 3 years, I could say Alhamdulillah. You know, less struggles. You know what I mean? You know, so I had to at least tell them what happened, you know, at the past, because a lot of people will ask you questions like, OG Linkode gis OG, what happened? His career should have been, yes, but I'm not the type of guy that complains, let's say, about the uncertainty of a lot of things you might see and want somebody to blame somebody for it. Ragal na wona, let's say, joxoñ kente ine more delay suma music wala more lum yaha ci suma career. No, I earned everything by myself, took it and then stood up and took myself all the way to where I had to be in the industry today. But jaar naa si ay obstacles yu metti yoo xam ne Natu came to at least digest ko a little bit nga xam a bit of like, whoa, yeah.
So this was actually the reason.
This is like
what
the clue
happened,
of everything that
and
happened.
He didn't go out there ranting on social media.
Yeah, talking about this guy wasted my, and actually it was there because a lot of artists today came out on the industry and showed you their problems with people they were working with. But I never did.
So you decided to put it in a very artistic way.
Yes.
So loleng dewa borom nopa. So if you
much.
listen, you can tell
Absolutely.
these are the obstacles OG faced, but instead of ranting on social media, he decided to put it in a song.
Thank you very much.
That's artistic.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I'm sure you're not understanding because you met OG not long ago, but OG is an artist then in the entertainment industry. He still is, but I'm just taking you back then in his old musical days. He used to be the hottest.
Yeah.
Everybody always talk about OG Log. Wherever he goes, he always pack a lot of people, did a lot of songs with amazing artists. But at some point, he just, kind of took a break. He explained here.
Disappeared.
Needed to help some young people, but also find himself.
Yeah.
And this song I just played, he was trying to explain. I mean, I know labels are different from African labels. Most importantly, Gambian label is way different from other labels in other countries.
Okay.
Most of the artists here get signed in a label, and like he said, imagine being in a record label for 5 years just to have one album.
Yeah.
One mixtape.
One mixtape, rather, not even an album.
Okay.
One mixtape.
Yeah.
What do you think of this? Does it make sense? Like, would you sign yourself in a label for 5 years only to achieve one mixtape?
It sounds maybe a bit hard. Yeah. 5 years is a long time. Yeah.
So what's the difference from labels abroad and labels in Gambia, based from what I explained just now?
Well, I've just been signed for this new album that the first single we're releasing on. It's called Vax Records. So, but what I've heard, so I'm thankful for that. But what I've heard is that a lot of people now in Europe and I don't know in the world that they release music by themselves. So the record labels are not that important, maybe.
Yeah, like it used to be then.
Yeah, that's what I've
Like
heard.
controlling your
Yeah.
release.
I think then a lot of artists have been struggle with it because if you, I've watched one movie, I forgot the title, but Beyonce was featured in the movie, and it was about getting signed by a record label, and they kind of delay you. They tell you what to do, how to dress, how to talk, basically like control your life. And you have to, sacrifice a lot of things. You have to take a lot of BS, just so your projects will be out there. I know it's very frustrating, but for OG, it's a different type of vibe that he gone through all that, but then he decided to put it in a song just to pour his out there so his fans would understand. So this was actually the reason why OG was out of the music industry, not just because he decided not to show all the time, but this was the reason. And you've also mentioned Sunland, right?
That was the
held you for a year with just one song.
That was the time I did the song with Buba Ndur.
Yeah. Is it because you're signed a lot at your contracts, or what was the reason why they think they should hold you captive for all these years and not give you what you deserve?
I could tell you most previous labels, I don't know how about the new labels now, because the last label deal I had was 2 years ago. Since then I was working on a solo, like trying to do things on my own, starting my own company as Planet Music Group. Most labels previously would sign you just for the music aspect of it, but not even for let's say logistic agenda or budget boo xam ne dafa tegu pour nga xam ne project bi is 100% gonna be where it needs to be. It just had to be you all the way. Yeah, am pour dem def sa promotion, yaa war a ut sa promotion team. Level bi ñoom li laa defar rek mooy recordal la song si, providal la benn video, mixal la mastal la, and then jox la percentage of ne project bi su génnee, this is your percentage and this is our percentage.
Loolu dafa yomba de, don't you think so?
You know what I mean? So, most of the labels I've been to since I started, I could say we had mutual understanding, but do not man sign Katie directly, because whenever I read all that, I don't have a lawyer, but I have a friend that is a lawyer, and she helps me when it comes to these documentations and stuff. My yobuko one koko, and she read it and be like, Lee, in years to come, the flat this stuff, and for money lunla binal fee as in nyom linko def, they will provide it. So most contracts were all mutual agreement. And then I'm understanding, you're talking, I'm a meeting, me, my manager, and then that record label owner, it could be Mohawk or Hakim. Then you watan, I'm a mutual agreement. Why somebody done paper, you don't law hamne, jarna purma sign. So then
just
still we keep it going, because I would want to give it a try. Because I'll look around my guess you know artists but just long for Mighty Joe move for Wisdom move for a lot of my fellow artists are there. So the money tell a pullback because so my father I'm one of the only artists that they gawa bany. Okay, for example, they bring a show and want us to play for free. I'll be one of the first people to say how much are they paying us. So they don't like me on that. So I had to do nothing to show you a lot of things that you don't see. There's a lot of fight I get in the industry which I didn't expect, which is not right.
Just for being outspoken.
Yeah, you know, because I always try to make sure, yes, I tell them what to do. Like, yo, you're an artist. You should get paid on this. They're paying the international artist this. At least we should be paid this. But if I talk, I'll be the odd one. I'll look at the list. I'll be the one that would not be out of 10 of us. I'm the only one. Everybody said yes after, and I wouldn't know what the agreement was. So I kind of find it hard.
Agree this is not right.
Wow,
but
after
then
everybody
you're
will go on,
the person, the outspoken person,
wow.
and then you're digital.
So
I guess the suneke Louis favor you top but sulen favor so favor can they stay back and you look like the problematic
the odd one. So
I get it.
So this is one case, and then the other thing is the labels might make you a victim of Digla project to digante 1 year. Why fekk digante 1 year bobu ñu ngi am yeneen artistes yoo xam ne ñu ngi am gaay programme ñu ngi am programme agenda boo xam ne ñu leen ko dig ñoom tamit. So sometimes, or let's say most times, duñ la jox luñ la wax, they can't afford it. For example, I did with labels, I had one song that I had to show you the budget or show you the plan of what I want to do in the song. They forget the song. I'm like, okay, it's good, we'll talk about it. And then fàtte nañ ko. Parce que they were like, whoa, budget boobu noonu is. And then that's the belief. I believe if I have an idea today, I believe suñ ko defaree nangam la cost pour ñu defar ko waaye suñ ko defaree ba pare suñ fa defee ndox nañ mën a jaayee butéel bi nangam. You got to get the belief, like, okay, and then you got to be there in the pockets.
Of course.
For example, if I have to bring the idea of, if you got the pockets, if I got the idea, we can have this, and if you have it, it could cost this, and then we could talk about a percentage. They might tell you, yes, we'll do that. And then later you got the idea, everything planned, blueprint set. But when you bring it and be like, budget be like 5,000 pour defar butel bi. Wa suñ ko jaay na nga 50,000. They might tell you, yes, but ndax dinañ la mëna jox 50,000 bi pour nga mëna defar butel bi ni nga ko bëggé. But they might change and tell you, okay, we'll do it, but dañ ko defé ni. And then they come halfway or let's say quarter way. So expectation mostly will be broken or damaged.
Of course.
And you have to keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this. You don't know where to report it or where to say it. Like, okay, they had a show and I told them they had to pay us each $500. And everybody later went and played for no dollars. They just give them transportation. Boom. I feel like I should take a step back in this industry.
Yes, either you be part of it or you.
Or because I cannot be in the industry all these years and then expect to be performing all these major shows without payment. After everything I did for the Gambian industry, as in performing for this crowd today that is everywhere.
Yeah.
I performed for this crowd before most of these artists did for free to make sure they are entertained, to make sure there's Gambian music, to make sure there's Gambian artists that are presentable at the world, in the world, everywhere. And then there's a time that came, we saw that, okay, this is our time to gain something from the music that we're doing. Then it's a problem, because a lot of artists want to come up the same time, and they're not willing to charge nobody. They're not willing to, they just want to be there. They just want to be famous, you know, and we don't have anybody, like, let's say,
like
a
there's
strong
no
body
structure.
bond that will tell you, these artists are the caliber that saved this last decade of Gambian music. They stood it up. We should give them due. Any artist that come, like all the pass-through artists in they've been here. They should charge. They should have their managements running the way they should, because they use funds to do everything that they're doing. So imagine a label promise you all this stuff and then don't do it, and later all this stuff had to fall on you as an artist alone. It might take you time, you know. Alhamdulillah, I'm being able to release a video 2 years that was nominated the video of the year. When I look at it, I saw Nobles, I saw Jizzle, I saw Attack, like all the last artists, and then I saw my video there. I was like, okay, I mean, I could do it like that still or more, but the problem is the industry doing it for us the according way. Like, look at the artist that, like, this guy's been struggling for this past years and he got a good music. Promoters should support him and put him on every show and make sure his pockets are straight. He's a Gambian artist. We don't have that kind of power. We don't have that kind of body. You know, you have to struggle for yourself. I have to call Lamin Cham and be like, Lamin Cham, my manager called you yesterday. I heard you guys are having a show. You don't want to put me in for at least $200? They might be like, well, we have artists that are playing for free, so...
Ah, man, this is so sad. This is so frustrating. And these things...
Little, so we cannot pay you.
This little
I might not go to perform, so how would you see me? Because, you know, I'm not being treated as an artist.
And this is not just in the music industry. It's in every aspect of Gambian...
media aspect.
Because even when it comes to doing art, people like me that does art, you will go to a company and charge them, and they will tell you there's someone that offers to do it for free.
That's the problem.
You know, so before I pay you the money,
and talent is not going for free.
Yeah, even some models. You know, the reason why a lot of big models that were doing it then
had to stop
is because they have a lot of young upcoming models
that they want to doing it for free,
and they just spoil the market for everybody. So, you know, this is not good.
Yeah, and Gambia should believe in professionalism.
Exactly.
Gambia should pay for professionalism. That's one thing we should all put our eye on 2022. We should be able to visualize what will take us across the world.
Yeah.
Not what's
how to make money, not just
yes.
cheap popularity. Just
pay for professionalism.
Like, yeah, I know this person, but next minute you don't have anything to show for.
Yeah, I'm telling
all
you.
All you have is your image out there, or people talk about your
they'll
name.
miss out a lot of good. For example, it's not just artists, but every professional around every angle of work. Gambia, bokk na si dëkk boo xam ne am nañ buxaaba yoo xam ne ci loo xalaat. Billahi ay bindkat yi buggang fi yoo xam ne ay carpenter yoo xam ne they are world class. Suudekat yoo xam ne they are world class, but amul platform boo xam ne it's left there for you to come and explain it. Di nga liggéey nga fay ko, but sax doo am fooy mun a gisee tey ñu ne kii mooy best carpenter in Gambia.
Wow.
And it should have been not there.
It should happen.
Yeah. But ndax di nga gis ñu fay la ñoñam, let's say ñu fay la lu ko jar pour yow nga mun a ñëw showcase sa talent bi. Doo gis kenn ku gis ne su dugaloon ci yow million tey di nga mel ni.
Because xam nga lu tax ñi nekk at the receiving end, they do not set a standard for themselves. ñoom they don't mind mediocre, they don't mind anything, luñ am rek ñu jël. But su doon ne comme ñi nekk at the receiving end, ñoo nekk at the side boo xam ne they want to decide comme man duma jël lii, despite the fact that it's free, I want quality. You know, it's always should be quality over quantity. But it's very interesting though. I just hope, like you said, 2022 really people change their mindset,
you know, visions,
new
visions.
Exactly.
But
it's very sad because xam nga comme ni nga ko waxee rek nga nekk si labels yi nii and ñu teel a foofu noonu for how many years,
promise
and
la
you know
loo
promise la loo xam ne mooy loolu, and you haven't to show for, because yaa ngi demoon to a point boo xam ne yaa ngi amoon a project with Buba Ndour, you know, that should have been a stepping stone for you, you know, but then for some reason a lot of people were like, oh wow, OG did a song with and
that was due to the Hakeem 1-year contract. And then
but what all of a sudden lolu project bobu dematut. Because
had
a
another
lot of people thought that was gonna somehow elevate you from the level you are.
That's real. I could say I'm gonna blame nobody on that, but I was sad a bit when Hakeem missed to put that link through. Because, for example, I wouldn't be carried by him. Dakar. Directly. But Bubandur spoke to me like, as in, do you have a contract that could keep you in Gambia? Because if you could come here with this starting, at least 1-2 singles, it could give you a good buzz in Gambia. But as in that Hakeem that time, I'm not the vision. This is prime time for OG Log, for Gambia. I had to put this chance for him. Muneka the big thing.
And you didn't want to be a snake to go behind his.
You're gonna be, taken to a place and you're talking to people all of a sudden. Bilahi, but it's not come in Gambia. I'm not going to realize mom like joy every time. Mota ma def track bu tuda natu. Dañu am natu. Because Senegal tay so gisee a lot of stars tay, let's say Wally Seck or keneen. Dafa def track mu wéyal la benn nit koo xam ne da ngaa feel ne kuma Wally di wéy nii. That person went and supported Wally in a way that Wally should be there for the next 20 years. Keneen noonu. So yeah, Wally dafa feeñ kay. Wally dafa stay stagnant kay.
Yeah.
Because there are people that will tell you, hey, so waxee ñu la Youssou Ndour sangam wala nii sa taawal seen ñenn ñoo xam ne dañ fa nekkoon mun li ñoo def benn time boo xam ne let's say su dee artiste xale yi sax dañ jàng ci ñoom by force. You have to give due to those people. Why Gambia do a country that people give due, which is bad, and we should be giving due to a lot of people that did a lot of things for us when it was hard to point out okay, legi artists and got in a professional way. Student yi mun nañoo watch before doo jógee school wala nga nekk grade 10 11 nga ngay wax ne legi artist nga. But from my era, you saw Jizzle in the video. After school they come to the studio. Fekk man maa ngi just jeexal school. We taught them something. We showed them that, okay, you know what? You could be at high school and be a Gambian artist. It's nice to be a Gambian artist. You could watch this guy. You know what I mean? So we branded in a nice way. We gave it concept. We gave it a body, a look, a picture. You could look at Gambian music and be like, whoa. You know what I mean? So, for example, this show, nga war ñoo mëna laaj tag. Su dee guy joxoon ñu tag, you should know.
Of course.
Warloo ñoo mën a invite ci show bu mag boo xam ne da nga invite a foreign artist check ñëgut a ñëw suñ kaw table nga ñëw waxi free wala nga ñëw bëgg a fay loo xam ne pass la ak sa crew bi.
No, the disrespect.
And then you want me to come? I posted it on Facebook a year ago, and it was like a couple people like, bro, Gineko, it's okay. But I was saying it for a lot of artists. I was saying it for the next generation of artists. If this has to stick like this, the music is not a career anymore. It's a hobby. You can get famous and have name today, and you don't even have a bed to sleep.
Of course.
You don't even have food to eat. And they know you as a Gambian artist. Gambian artist bunyhamga. It's sad. They should look back to some artists and look at the things they did for Gambian music and not forget them. Pay homage,
Lo mo neka problem bi. I like the fact that you said pay homage because this come recently. These new artists yi nekk di am seen shows yi di yónnee nit pour mu all si seen listening parties yi. I'm like, listen, man duma sa morom because number one, yow bi nga doon start ñun dañ la ekkati. Understand na ñu teel a nii ñu ekkati la léegi yow da nga dem ba nga feel big so yow nga ne yow pour nga call ñu sax pour ñu ñëw si sa listening party bi problème la. Or suñu invité si sa event si sax suñu dugga si
affaire la pour ñu
leen
mënoo
bàyyi si mbéera bi pour ñu jox la
they don't care.
They like money. Yo, I'm low entrance. Yo, I'm low tag. Do duga. It's
pay homage. It's hashtag
crazy.
Pay homage 2022.
Pay homage, baby.
Yeah, jox la fañ bi lim mom, jox gumba bi lim mom, jox ki nekk ci taax bi lim mom, jox ku nekk ci néegi ñax bi lim mom.
Lim mom.
Everybody get what they deserve. First Gambia down a trop, and then there's a lot of people that carry hard work. And ñu ngi suul seen liggéey suul jëf baaxut.
Suul jëf baaxut. Te loolu ci Gambia
ñun ne benn lañ dëkk bi dafa ndaw.
Suul jëf bii nii nekkut si music industry bi kese de footballers yu bari tey kenn déggatu leen fii nii I mean sun legend yi nga xam ne def nañ lu bari in the history of Gambia like wasa du ma wax just entertainment industry bi but in the history of Gambia te kenn déggut leen tey so
te ñu ko noppee mu ñàkk a war be
let's pay homage man na respect bi daw xam nga ku la fa jiitu nga jox ko give the person their due. So before you know, it's a recent project being a naked def right now. I would like to come to Helen.
Yes.
I'm not sure Helen understand what we're talking about.
I think I did actually.
Okay,
But-
beautiful.
You're mixing with your language.
Yes, we are.
But I think.
Yeah. Helen, can you kindly just tell us who you are? I know you are a world music artist.
Yeah.
But tell us the kind of music you do specifically and when you started music, you know, give us a background about yourself.
Well, I want to call it world music. It's because I do so many different things. I like jazz, I like blues, I like Swedish traditional folk music. I'm interested in all kinds of music, actually. So now when I put this album together, there is jazz songs, there's blues songs, there are 2 reggae songs that J Life produced, and OG is in one of them, rapping, and there is some world music. I have one song called Inshallah. That's
Beautiful.
yeah, with some African drumming and so on. So I just had to call it world music, you know.
So when did you start music?
Oh my God, I was 16 years old.
16?
Yeah, my mother gave me a book and a cassette. It was about a French artist called Edith Piaf.
Edith Piaf.
So before that, I didn't know. I mean, I would sing with my mom and my sisters, but I didn't think, you know, I had a voice or anything. My mom and dad, they would always say, "Oh, your sister, she sings so good." I was like, "Okay, I don't care." But then
That's
my
nice.
mom, she gave me this book and this cassette, and well, after that, I was just obsessed with this Edith Piaf.
Wow.
You know, I wanted to be her. I wanted to sing in the streets of Paris. I even went and sang in the streets of Europe and in London. You know, earned money.
So
by
Edith
singing.
Piaf is that inspiration?
That
basically.
was at that time when I was 16, 17.
Beautiful.
Then I started listening to jazz, also Swedish folk music. I mean Bob Marley, of
Beautiful.
course. How can you not like it? You know.
Nice.
So my ears are open. I always I'm a nerd. Like if I hear some Mongolian herds calling, I'm going, "Oh, what's that?" Or something like that.
Okay, so how many albums do you have?
I
or
did
mixtapes?
one album in 2015. And
What is
that
it called?
it's called Dyrje a cappella.
Dyrje a cappella.
Yeah, and that is on
Beautiful.
YouTube.
Can you just give us an a cappella? Because I would like
Yeah.
to hear your voice.
You want me to sing right now? I denna ljuva sommartid, gå ut min själ och gläd dig vid den store Gudens gåvor. Se hur i prydning jorden står.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
I'm doing the one.
Yeah. like the choir. Beautiful. What kind of you were singing in Swedish, right?
Yeah, that was a Swedish traditional choral, like a spiritual song. And so the whole album, the last album from 2015, it was like, it's still kind of world music, but it's the spiritual songs. I made it in a church that has a really long echo or reverb.
Beautiful.
So it's like 6 or 9 seconds. So it's only me singing, no instruments, no choir, no nothing, because I wanted it to be like for meditation and contemplation.
Okay.
Oh.
Beautiful. You've explained something very interesting here when you came to Gambia.
Yeah.
You were just here for holiday.
Yeah.
Your friend decided that you should take a walk at the beach.
Yeah.
That's how you and OG get to know each other.
Yeah.
Because you were introduced
Yeah, I was.
to someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us the story. You're the one that can explain the story.
Okay,
better.
well, the thing was that I was sitting home in Sweden, and one of my friends, she's married to a Gambian guy, and they were going for vacation, like in December, and they said, "So don't you want to come for 1 week just to see Gambia?" And I thought, okay, I'll do that. And so I went for 1 week. And we were just hanging out in Tanje, you know, in their house, in their compound. But we went somewhere. She's also a singer. But she said, okay, but you gotta see one of these, tourist beaches because we didn't go there, naturally. So we went for like 1 hour to Palmarima Beach or something. I don't know where it was. And then we met this percussionist, and we started jamming. And he took me to Tasman, a reggae artist. And Tasman said, well, if you want to produce one of your songs, because I had done a pre-production already back home, maybe my producers can do something, help you with one song or something. So then Hadim took me to Minka and J-Life. So J-Life started working on the music.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And J-Life introduced OG.
Yeah, no, well, Musa was the kind of
Minka.
Minka was the producer of the whole project. So I said to Minka, I always wanted a rapper on this song. So the next time I came, he said, oh, but we got a rapper here. So
right here.
He is the best. So that after next time I came, we recorded the rap. I think it was, wasn't it? Or?
And the voices were written with Jibu Balagay.
Wow.
G was at the studio. The other artist with the sikkim, the beard, that night.
G.
Didn't you do it?
I was there with him. G was helping me write the lyrics that night at the studio.
All right. All right.
Oh,
And I remember that when we recorded it, I stood behind you. I had my hands like this,
I know.
and we were praying for it.
It was a dope session. It was a dope
So
session.
what's the song about? What's the title of the song?
The title is
Dedication.
Dedication.
Yeah.
And trust me, I have a song coming this year. It's called Medication.
Oh,
So it's like
from
dedication to
medication. Okay.
I can tell you what it is.
And then once it's done, we bring it here for publication.
Boom.
No, but the song is actually, I think it's important. The song is about to give a thank you to people that are struggling in the world. You don't have to be famous. You can be somebody who sweeps the streets of, I don't know, Serekunda or whatever, or you just take care of children, or you are like one of those big, almost like saints.
That's where I live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I wanted, because sometimes you can feel like there's so much darkness in this world. There's so much. And I just, at the point when I wrote the song, I felt like I wanna give people encouragement. So that don't give up, and this is our thank you to people that all over the world are struggling.
Yeah. No, I always say that we all have different struggles. It's either mental struggle, financial struggle, physical struggle, but
or spiritual struggle.
Spiritual struggle. We're all going through a struggle. So just know that maybe yours might be way, intense than the next person's, but however, we all have our own struggles. So we should not give up, like you said. OG, back to you. Recently, you're working on a project.
After the album,
After the album, you're coming back with fire, energy. Give us some little, snippet of what OG is on about.
Yeah. First of all, I'll have to thank everybody that went out there and streamed for the album. Just an album is, was not the most promoted album by the time I released it. And I had to do the show the same day Movado was here, which had to bring a lot of, and then, let's say, a Gambian artist was part of that too. So I couldn't, get the album promoted the way I wanted to, but thanks to everybody that went out there and streamed, the audio market is doing good. iTunes is doing good, Spotify, everywhere. So go stream the album, and those of y'all that stream the album, salute. With that being said, it's a new year, a new dawn, and I'm trying to make sure this time, inshallah, promotion be, let's say, drop B is done by the Planet Music Group, which I started with a team of a group of people, musicians, designers, video music directors, you know what I mean? So we worked on a EP this time, which is my second album, but I'm trying to push the EP with, say, a couple collabos and a single. So inshallah, I'm starting to release by January So by the 7th, I'll start releasing projects. Now again, a video collabo, and then from there, I release EP Boy Bugrao Part 3, which I promised the last year October, but due to the ending of my label agreement, now I'm set to release
but
new
Monica
music.
a recent label being
That's J Mills.
J Mills.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened?
The contract was over by the time I released the album. That was the contract due date. So right now, my get of, let's say, I'm solo as a Nekomadi Jobak, any company as in a record label. So I'm trying to make sure I drop this project off the name of my own label, as in the Planet Music Group. You know, it's a little label that started, way back, but now it's, let's say, registered professionally.
Right.
Yeah, under my daughter's name, and then we're making sure legi ma defal suma bopa. Majorly suma project. Yep, alhamdulillah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about a label to drop or anything. I might be just collaborating with couple companies. It could be mobile companies here or other kind of companies. I'll have to promote their brand. They needed that, and then there you go. The project will be out inshallah by this January. So Hamnan is going to be a different experience because I'm trying to make sure you get a lot of visuals this time because they've been asking for visuals, and
yeah, visuals.
Since I didn't take the video of the year, inshallah, I might want to take it this year. Plus, yenen.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So Gambia, watch out for BBG3. Yeah.
There are so many of your songs, they deserve a video,
They deserve awards. I know. I do.
Yeah, awards, videos.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I think it's very important, and try and get more visuals because I don't know how true that is, but upcoming legi so guy they're always out there is because they
time push videos.
Yeah, they push videos more of just audio. Understand?
I put a little bit in between that. Okay. For example, you want to do a commercial song, you want to do a commercial video, you drop it, it's gonna be nice. Why munna it's not gonna be nice as mine because I would want to do a song. If I drop it, I want the next 5 years for people to be able to watch it. Content bi mu nekk fa, storyline mu nekk fa, a drama mu nekk fa, and then you will get to watch that product for years. For example, I did Yai took 6-7 years and it's still playable on TV with the quality of the song, quality of the video. So
and the content as well.
Yeah, I try to make sure my products are a little bit more worked on, more finished, more touched professionally before they are out. And basically, this project came out to be one of the first projects. They say, "Lumane need advice mostly in my social media, my management, la def."
Right.
Most actors like, bro, we like the rap part, but then you buga sa singing part be to come a little bit. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay, matter of fact, this project is an Afro project.
Yeah, but for the new ways because most of generation BD. I mean, we're all part of the generation, but come Halei the family they like more of the dancing. They just like more of the fun than the serious rap, telling them about life, telling them about how hard things are.
So you have to blend in with it.
Yeah, you have to blend in with it. And the family I'm a piano with it. People are jumping into it a lot. So will OG be doing those things?
Of course. This new project got mostly the scenario of music that is going around. From the Jizzle, the Attack, the ST, the T, the Hussein,
And there's one I discovered, Bars. His name is Bars.
Bars.
Yeah,
I like that name too. It's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, so that vibe is the kind of vibe I kind of created. That big banga, all this new,
I know,
new
grill, sensation, yeah.
Yeah, because let's say the EP is.
The around, because I'm gonna lyrically ill.
Okay, me and it's gonna be sort of like a mix of the newest generation and the kind of older generation together. It's matured.
Of course.
Imagine I did a song with Uche made it. Imagine I did a song with Big Banga. Imagine I did a song with Attack. I did a song with T.
Yeah.
I mean blended. Come on. And Gambia is waiting for it, and inshallah,
I can't wait.
It's been cooked already, one by one. So if all of them turned out to get fit into the studio session I create, boom, hits already.
Right.
Because I got Big Banga on it already on the EP, and I got Uche made it. So we got Attack on, let's say, one of the hottest songs. It's called Download. If we get that done, I believe I might have one of the hottest EPs this year, this 2022.
Well, we're looking forward. I mean, just bring it on and you chill together.
Yeah, inshallah.
So,
Inshallah.
Social media handles, are they still active? I mean,
Yes.
the old ones, or do you have new ones?
We're
or are
going to
you
be having
rebranding?
new ones.
Okay.
Yes, which are going to be called, I'm going to be adding a little new name on it, Respect the OG, which I'm trying to go with this year.
Okay.
So
Respect
we're
the
trying
OG.
to, rebrand all the pages as Respect the OG, and then boom.
Okay.
Functionally from January 7th, 8th, everything would be on and running.
Respect the OG.
Respect the OG.
Pay homage.
Pay homage, you already know.
Okay, so what are you going to say to your fans before we leave?
All I'm going to say to my fans is keep the courage, keep the belief. Believe instead of hesitance, because things you don't see are more powerful than the things you see. And always think logic, not emotions. You know what I mean? Lo gum rek, gum ko, push ko. And make song fight
I like
for
that.
it.
Think logic and not emotions.
Not emotions,
yeah.
yes.
Because so jitale emotions, mom, you always mess up.
Yeah, so, and go for the things you need, not always the things you want. And don't forget, there are artists you want. That's true, but
Boy,
don't forget, there are artists you need, because you might want to have all these new artists, it's right. But you need them other artists to guide these artists.
Yeah.
Because if we don't make sense anymore, don't forget that we could all make songs that don't make sense. When you're getting away, you're hamne. Pour feature la rek ak pour enjoy. Why buñ faté dañoo dem ba benn time ñun dañoo am doom, dañoo am jabar, dañoo am family. Kan moo leen di advice wax leen lu right.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna forget everybody, don't forget OG Law, because I'm gonna be here to make sure I sing for the old people. Ma woyal Mary, woyal Pai, woyal
some
Hale.
with them it's still Hale dañoo mag jàngee fu.
Jàngee si. So what you need and what you want, man. Together and make sure
you need over what you want. Respect the OG.
Yeah, respect the Salitizi.
I'm telling you.
No, so respect the Gambia.
Respect the Gambia.
Respect our culture.
And what's the album called?
Boy Bugrao Part 3.
Okay. Beautiful having you here.
Yeah, it's a new year. I gotta be here. I know everybody's like,
Fancy will be like, boy, I'm not you have name text like OG's Die Hard, but we
I'm
want
right
OG
here.
Salitizi. Bring
I'm
OG.
back and
He's
be like,
here.
I'm back with beauty. I'm back with juice,
man mom
man.
I'm here for y'all. Anything you want, I make sure I work towards it. OG is here. Respect the OG. He's here. New Year bringing you big thing. Big banger, big tunes. Very, very
big collaborations.
danceable and advisable ones as well.
Yes.
So good to have you here, man.
Salute Gambia. One love.
Back to you, Helen. And what are you gonna say to the people watching?
I hope that you will watch Dedication on YouTube or listen to it, stream it.
And you have a song premiering on the 7th.
Yeah,
that's the song itself. Dedication. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So everybody on the 7th, go out there and stream, on your YouTubes, Helene the Rietz or OG Log the rapper, and get to watch the video first. You know what I mean? And then there's more, inshallah. Because we be on Poco Loco by the 7th, inshallah, and it's a free entrance. They could come and enjoy it on a live band.
Okay.
So peace, Gambia. You know what I mean? Shouts to everybody, my mom, my grandma, my mom, my yais, my dummy, everybody watching the Terra Kunda. Salute to everybody in Gambia, telling them we love you and this is a different year. And then inshallah, Ludois and Buti, inshallah, Ludois and Nopais and Ehayala.
Yeah, and I also want to say thank you to everybody who's in the video, children from Tanye, Seiko from Tanye Beach, who's there with his capoeira students. And
beautiful. All right, guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Till we come your way next week, another exciting artist. This is the playlist brought to you by your girl, TZ. We saying bye.
Bye.
Make your nights as bright as your days with Africell's new night bundle. Your night browsing experience has now been boosted by AfriMoney at the most affordable price. Enjoy the cheapest night bundle in the Gambia and feel the difference in comfort and speed. Activate the night bundle from your AfriMoney account and receive 1 gigabyte of data for $50 only. Browse, stream, and talk all night long from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for only $50. Activate your AfriMoney account by dialing *777# and select Buy Africell Data to choose your night bundle valid for 24 hours. What more could you ask for? This bundle is only available through AfriMoney. Your AfriMoney account, your night browsing. Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Innovrix Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field by increasing access to quality healthcare products and services for all Gambians. IGH services include accurate point-of-care clinical lab tests with results ready in minutes and delivered electronically. Doctor consultations are available up to 7 days a week at the facility or virtually. A community pharmacy with the U.S.-sourced prescription medication with personalized labels and up to 60 tablets for only $300. Shop quality products like vitamins and supplements, pain relief, personal care, first aid, dental hygiene, and more. You can get it delivered anywhere in the Gambia, from Banjul to Basse. Visit the facility at Fatou Golden Plaza, Bertil Harding Highway, opposite Election House, or visit our website at www.igh.gm. For more information, text 1881 or call us on 2866-200 or 3866-200.